Most people believe it is November 2nd, the day the church dedicates to the commemoration of the faithful departed. We visit cemeteries, bring flowers, and pray. But there is a secret that the mystics know, one that most Christians have never fully understood. There is a specific moment, a precise period of the year, when the boundary between heaven and the place of purification becomes incredibly thin. A moment in which souls do not merely ask for prayers. They participate in a cosmic joy that we, here on earth, are only beginning to prepare for. While you light the first candle of the Advent wreath, while you think about gifts and decorate your tree, something astonishing is happening in the invisible realm. Your loved ones, those who have gone before you, know that it is coming. They are not waiting for November 2nd. They are waiting for this moment. The Austrian mystic Maria Simma, who spent much of her life in direct contact with the poor souls, left us a surprising revelation about what truly happens during Advent, and, even more importantly, what occurs on Christmas night. A revelation that completely transforms the way you should live the next 4 weeks. If you have lost someone you loved, if you wonder whether they miss you during the holidays, if you want to know how this Christmas could become the day of their entrance into heaven, then you must listen carefully. Because what happens in the afterlife during Advent is very different from what we imagine. We often make the mistake of thinking of the afterlife as a static place, an unchanging eternity where time does not exist. But the mystical tradition of the Catholic Church teaches something much deeper. There is a mysterious connection, a synchronized heartbeat between the Church militant, us here on earth, and the Church suffering in purgatory. The great mystics have always confirmed that the liturgical calendar we follow on earth is not a simple human invention. It reflects a heavenly reality. When the Church enters a time of penance, like Lent, the souls feel an invitation to deeper purification. But when the Church enters a season of joy, an immense wave of relief flows over those who are waiting to see God. Advent is the season of waiting. The word itself means coming. We await the coming of Christ in the flesh. Christmas. But think about this for a moment. Who experiences waiting more intensely, more painfully, more completely than anyone else? They do. The holy souls in purgatory. They live in a perpetual Advent. Their entire existence is a reaching out, hands extended toward a light they can still only see from far away. This is why this time of year is so powerful. During Advent, your desire for God and their desire for God align perfectly. There is a spiritual resonance. When you sing, "Come, Lord Jesus," you are not praying only for Christmas. You are lending your voice to millions of souls who cry, "Come and free me." The mystics tell us that the moment the first Vespers of Advent begin on earth, an atmospheric change, if we can call it that, takes place in purgatory. The spiritual temperature shifts. The anguish of loneliness is softened by a renewed hope. They know the king is about to pass by. But Maria Simma went even further. She asked the souls what they feel during these days, and the answer she received is deeply moving. Maria Simma, the simple woman from the Austrian mountains who died in 2004, was one of the most extraordinary bridges between us and the afterlife in the last century. She was not a nun, not a theologian. She was a humble soul to whom God granted the charism of receiving visits from the souls in purgatory who sought prayers. In her interview book, Get Us Out of Here, and in numerous testimonies, Maria Simma explains that Advent is the time of the growth of hope. The souls revealed to her that during the 4 weeks leading up to Christmas, the Virgin Mary takes on an extraordinary role. Normally, we think of Mary as the mother at the foot of the cross. But during Advent, she is the expectant mother, the pregnant woman, full of grace, carrying the light of the world. Maria Simma said that during Advent, Our Lady passes through the various levels of purgatory, not only to console, but to prepare. The souls feel her presence more intensely. It is as if, by carrying Jesus in her womb, she brings the refreshment of his presence into the midst of the purifying flames. Simma recounted that the souls who appeared to her during Advent seemed brighter, less oppressed by the pain of remorse, and more focused on the glory that awaited them. There is one crucial concept Maria Simma emphasized: joy. The souls told her, "If our loved ones on earth live Advent with true Christian joy, not with the stress of gifts or food, but with the joy of prayer, this joy reaches us like a balm." Imagine this: your spiritual preparation for Christmas physically eases the suffering of your father, your mother, a friend who has died. If you are stressed and angry during the holidays, they feel it. If you live this season with love, they receive relief. But Maria Simma's most shocking revelation concerns the final day of this journey. We are used to dedicating all our prayers for the dead to November, and that is good and holy. But Maria Simma was absolutely clear on this point. When asked, which day of the year are the most souls released from purgatory? The answer was not November 2nd. The answer was Christmas Day. Maria Simma explained that Christmas night is the day of the great amnesty. Imagine a king celebrating the birth of his son. On that supreme day of joy, the king opens the prisons and grants mercy to those who have nearly completed their purification. God does the same. Divine mercy, at the moment we celebrate the incarnation of the Word, overflows so abundantly that purgatory empties of thousands upon thousands of souls. Maria Simma described scenes in which the Virgin Mary, on Christmas night, descends into purgatory surrounded by angels and carries an immense number of souls into heaven, like a royal procession. These souls have completed their purification, or, thanks to the intense prayers offered during Advent, have received the grace to shorten their time of exile. For a soul in purgatory, being released on Christmas has profound theological meaning. It means being born into heaven on the very day Christ is born on earth. It is the perfect cycle. This changes everything for us who remain here. It means Christmas is not the time to be sad about those who are gone. It is the final battle for their liberation. It is the moment when a single Mass, a single well-prayed rosary, can be the final push that allows them to join that procession with the Virgin Mary. But Maria Simma added one essential condition. The souls need us to offer this time. It is not enough to wait passively. So, knowing all this, how should we live the next weeks? We cannot waste this precious time. We hold immense power in our hands. Here are 3 practical things that, according to the revelations of the mystics and Maria Simma, have a powerful effect on the souls in purgatory during Advent. First, light the flame. Maria Simma said that blessed candles have enormous value. This is not superstition. The flame consumes the wax as love consumes sin. During Advent, light a blessed candle every evening with the intention of illuminating the path for the souls of your loved ones. Say, "Lord, may this light be for them a reflection of your eternal light." The souls see this spiritual light piercing their darkness. Second, offer the waiting. All of us experience small sufferings during this season: cold, fatigue, lack of patience at home, melancholy. Do not waste them. Offer them. Say, "Jesus, I unite my small waiting and my small suffering to the great waiting of the souls in purgatory." This creates a golden bond between you and them. Third, the Christmas Novena. The days from December 16th to 24th are extremely powerful. During those days, do not ask for material things. Ask for the liberation of a specific soul. Maria Simma suggested praying for the most forgotten souls, those who have no one to pray for them. By doing so, you gain powerful intercessors for your entire life. If you free a soul at Christmas, that soul will never cease praying for you before the throne of God. And finally, the Christmas Mass. When you go to Mass, Whether the midnight mass or the daytime liturgy, at the moment of the elevation of the host, imagine your loved ones there around the altar. Do not see them in the cemetery, see them there. Then ask the Christ child for the greatest gift. Bring them home tonight. I want to close this video by asking you to make a concrete gesture of community, right here, right now. Let us create a chain of prayer in the comments that no one can break. Write below, in the comments, the name of the person for whom you want to offer this Advent. Just the name, or something like, for my father, for my grandmother. Do not underestimate this gesture. By writing that name, you are making a public commitment to pray, and I, and everyone who reads it, will be able to add a small prayer for that name as we scroll through the comments. Let us make this video not just something you watch, but a register of souls who, we hope, may finally see the face of God this Christmas.